What is going on? I'm Zed Mott. It is Monday. That means it's time to jump on into that creator boost. It also means there's been all sorts of happenings. Obviously, those Lasertrons are gone, which is a sad, sad state of affairs. But also, with Warships, many things have happened. Now, we are not going to focus on this account because these boosts are great for winning, but they're not a lot of greatness for fun. And there are better ways to win. So, yes, we have been doing fairly well, and winning 24% to 16% does not make for good fun. So we're going to jump into this tech tree, and this tech tree has been absolutely ridiculously fun. So I figured I'd jump in and show you these boosts instead. 120% troop health, 80% troop damage, and then we went back and got that building health, which has helped a little bit. Gonna show you this tech tree, and then we'll talk about the other tech tree. But you see here, this streak not so good, but overall, when I'm actually playing well, getting times like 2 minutes 19, 2 minutes 30. I think for a while there I was averaging 2 minutes 40 seconds. Really depends on the opponents. The fact that I've lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row and I'm still in diamonds just shows that there is a lot of great potential here. It's a lot of fun. So what I've been doing is just anytime I come to a choice node, picking offense. Now you see these choice nodes on this account are getting up there at the 700 diamond mark. That's because this account was defensive and I had to switch all of them to offensive. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4-ish there. Anyways, that is kind of irrelevant. We got 3,400 diamonds, which is not a lot in the grand scheme of things, but all offense. Every purple node you see there is offensive until this one. And what I did on this account was I went this top path up here. So fully and utterly skipping all of this stuff down here and went up and around, and I don't even think that's where I'm supposed to be showing. Nope, it's definitely not. So there is the bits and pieces that we should be showing, is going up and around through here, and then down, as opposed to most people are coming into this sort of stuff. And then we ended up coming backwards and going up and getting that, which means we don't have Everspark, we don't have tanks, we don't have shock launchers, we don't have cryoneers, all of those things useful this season. But we've got barrage, and a number of you have been asking, do I max my barrage or do I max my bullet? And it really depends. On my other account, which has tanks, I'm probably going to max bullet because I'm going to start using rocket choppas. Rocket choppas are going to be amazing in the 6 engine room level, and the only accounts that I'm losing to on this account are rocket choppa accounts, or fizzles on my part. So, lots of great things this season, lots of frustrating things. I really hope you've got lots of diamonds, but if you're using those tanks, you probably want to come this way. Max out your bullet and your rocket launchers first and foremost, but then once you start to get into rocket launchers, rocket choppas, that's where you want to get bullet to at least to tick 4. So, lots of things to digest. If you're unsure about where to go in your tech tree, hit me up in the comments or on Telegram or Discord or YouTube or Twitter or wherever the heck you want. I am saving for that 6 engine room level because 6 engine rooms, drastic benefit, because you get this whole arm that comes down here with a gap that definitely slows people down. I'll show you a couple battles first. So if you're struggling against those, come on, be a dirty base. Yeah, these dirty bases that have rocket launchers and mines and doom cannons and sky shields and all the rest, I'm literally just walking through them. I'm using 3 boats of heavies, 1 boat of Zuka, and then laser rangers with Iron Will. It is a lot of fun trying to get my heavies spread out a little bit, and then we're just gonna like cruise right through all of this in this direction. So getting my laser rangers out late. That way that mortar doesn't shoot at them. Brick and laser rangers appearing at the same time. Don't need iron will quite yet because that mortar shot to the side. And now as we start to approach those mines, we get the iron wills pumping out. The timing of iron will is incredibly important. But look at those laser rangers shooting through the mortar, hitting the doom cannon and the rocket launcher. And we don't lose a lot of troops when this is done well. And if you're wondering what those Zookas are there for, it's just that they have slightly different range and they give a little bit of extra damage. So I found that those Zookas along the sides there end up taking out cannons a little bit quicker than laser rangers would. They end up taking out mortars a little bit quicker. I don't know if they're actually required. I haven't seen anyone else using laser rangers or Zookas, so this is just me making things up as I go along. I was also using 3 boats heavies, 2 boats Zookas. I also use battle orders when required. It's all about scouting this season, and it is a lot of fun using this troop combo. You are in full control, and if you don't suck, you crush their base. So, I wouldn't recommend it to everyone, but if you're looking to mix your season up because you are just stuck in the drudgery of tanks, it is a great way to go. And the reason why I'm getting rid of that left-hand side rocket launcher is that we're going to move to that right-hand side. My tank account doesn't have flares, which is a whole other means of frustration for me. So that is another reason why these ladies and this statue slash boost layout is fantastic. Again, that timing of that iron will, super important. We don't have any GBE nodes, so the fact that I chose to BART out a rocket launcher makes us a little bit vulnerable. Also, don't have shocks. The tank account has shocks. This one has barrage and iron will, and if I was to go back and get shocks, it would make this even more powerful. So, again, I'm rushing to 6, but if you wanted to just dominate people and win, or at least be able to get engine rooms consistently, you might want to go back and get shocks. You see here that we do also have medkits. Medkits have been fantastic, just keeping our troops alive bit by stinking little bit. It looks like we've got almost 0 troops left there, but medkits coming in super duper handy. Down go engine rooms. Heavies getting back out front. Medkit after medkit after medkit, and that's kind of nice where you don't have shocks. One fewer thing to try and balance your GBE between, but you can see that this is knife edge thin. We came out with no heavies left, no Zookas left, and then a handful of laser rangers. So we will try to do it live. I don't know how this is gonna go, but my general feeling is I don't want to play my tank account because it's slow and I don't have much control. Like, yes, I do time my drops of my tanks and then slowly let the rifles out or slowly let the grenadiers out, whichever one I'm doing. Oh, I thought that was like a global top 5 trophy. Never mind. Not super concerned about this. Now, we notice that people have started to move that sky shield to that left-hand side. That seems to be a better way to go. These bases have given me much more trouble than the people with that sky shield on that right-hand side. Not entirely sure why that is, but we're still gonna do similar things. We're gonna drop a heavy there and a heavy there and a Zooka there, and then we're gonna hold for a little bit. Brick is gonna give us a little bit of extra firepower as we get those heavies out on that right-hand side. Really hoping that we could have gotten a heavy to clear one of those mines, but a medkit should suffice. Hopefully, barely getting the medkit. I did not scout properly. I was too excited to see you guys and did not scout. Generally, I am very cautious when scouting this season. This season, more than any other in recent memory, need to scout a little bit more carefully. And we're going to use that triangle smoke to get all of our heavies and our laser rangers under there, and then hitting that iron will as our troops start to spread. So I have no idea how this is going. This kind of just happens. I don't generally have any idea how well things are going until they're actually almost done. It seems like we're doing decently. The fact is both their shock launchers are gone, which means we have a decent chance of getting in and amongst stuff. Just need to keep this left-hand side alive because those guys are going to eat up that left-hand side rocket launcher and hopefully that left-hand side doom cannon. We are in decent straits, not great straits here at all, but you see those Zookas are getting shots away onto that doom cannon, and now we just need more medkits and more laser rangers getting things down. Not pretty. That was not pretty at all, but we're gonna get all the engine rooms. And now, here's the downside. Every single person gets every single one of my engine rooms. So I'm kind of doing the community a service by giving out free engine rooms. Not really. I'm at 155, which is slow. I generally need to be above 210 to have any chance of winning. And you see there, Rocket Chopper Bullet coming in and ruining my day. Rocket choppers are the answer, it seems like, going forwards, and the beautiful thing about this tech tree is rocket choppers are only a click away, but bullet is also a click away. So I don't really recommend going the Laser Ranger route, but do consider going the offensive route. If that means you're going through that bottom bit there and getting Laser Rangers, all the power to you. I just really am enjoying the offensive side more so than the defensive side, if that makes any sense. I would rather come to you guys with a strategy that's fun and works 80% of the time than a strategy that's boring and works 100% of the time. Hopefully that makes sense. Nonetheless, we are still in Diamond by the skin of our teeth. Need to be faster. Just to give you guys some perspective, before I went back and got these two nodes, the average time on my base was 2 minutes 30 seconds. I was faster than that, barely, but bases have come a long way in the last couple days. So we'll see if we can stay in Diamond. I don't know if it's going to happen, but we're going to do our best to cling on in. And I'm not going to claim those two chests unless I'm in Diamond. So if I don't claim the chests in this video, I will get my butt back into Diamond. As with any finicky, touchy troop combo, you definitely, oh gosh, see this is that 6. You see how far away that right-hand engine room is? That is very far. And they've got critter launchers, but you'll notice that if we zoom out, they don't have any building health or damage. So we are going to switch up our troops in a big way. We are going to go down to 2 boats of heavies, and we are going to use battle orders. And that is the only possible way we can get all of these engine rooms in a quick fashion. Need to get going quickly. Very quickly. Battle orders through all of this stuff. That mortar just about ended that left-hand side in a big way. Laser Rangers going to make quick work of those critter launchers, and now I am going to use all of my GBE on that sky shield, and then we're just going to keep cruising with brick and keep throwing barrages. The fact they don't have any building health means that that back engine room is something we can take down using barrage. Might only be 3 barrage. Generally it's 4 or 5 or some other ridiculous number, but we should be okay as long as we rush our butts off. A need to be very quick, throwing all of the barrages and all of the troops. Come on. Yeah, see, you need one more barrage, unfortunately, and I'm not sure we're going to have the GBE, but we'll come very close. I need to be as fast as we possibly can, getting those barrage buttons out as fast as we can, and then a med kit just to help speed it up with a smoke on top. 246 against Flint, Michigan. Beastly player. What do you got for us, Flint? We picked up the win. GG. Flint, and that just shows where scouting is so important. If we wouldn't have scouted, I would have used Iron Will. We would have lost. If I wouldn't have scouted and checked out those building health numbers, we also wouldn't have known we could get rid of that Sky Shield and that far engine room. So I'll show you Flint's hit because 237 is very fast against my base. Likely using Rocket Chop. Oh, Heavy Choppas. Heavy Choppas with Zookas. So Heavy Choppas have made an appearance. Love to see people committing to tech. Flint went super naked to get over into that 6 engine room level and get those Heavy Choppas, which is going to pay huge dividends, but definitely needs to add some building health or just not face such amazingly strong troops as mine. I have not seen anyone else with as big of offensive boosts. So you can see there Flint has 160% offense. I have got, what is that? 200% offense plus a little bit of defense. So I would be willing to bet that if we ran that battle 10 times, I would probably only win 6 of them. I don't know. Regardless, very quick match. Loved that demo. So Flint, Michigan, by the way, does have a YouTube channel. Do go check it out. You can see he has already gotten all the way down that path, and that right there, the fact that he had critter launchers should have been a huge warning sign. I've also heard of people who have Seekers already. Maybe that's next on Flint's list. Who knows? Very interesting things happening after the 6 engine room level, and it's coming, folks. This base against Seekers would probably get like 5 seconds. Like, Seekers would just walk through my base. No shock launchers, no building damage. Danger. Fun things ahead, and Flint, Michigan definitely embraced the fun side of the game. So I highly recommend you guys doing the same thing as well. Yes, I do have an account that's fully entrenched in shock launchers and rocket launchers and 120% building health. This is way more fun though, as I'm sure Flint hopefully comes on and comments, because lots of great things. Definitely need to check your boosts if you're doing this though. I have lost many attacks by having battle orders loaded after doing an attack like that. So we are going to come in from this left-hand side just like last time and see if we can't get this going. Throwing our Zookas out first and then our heavies. Generally speaking, this works a little bit better. Not sure this is the right answer for this one, but we're going to get all of that stuff going. We are going to, next up, get those heavies out front, as you saw, and now shock mines and brick over here. You know what? Let's skip those cannons on that left-hand side. We will get rid of this mortar. We will clear some of these mines, and then we're just going to bring all of our ladies and gentlemen into here. And again, 4 smoke, landing, drop, whatever the heck you want to call it, trying to get all of our stuff underneath there. And because Brick has not yet joined the party, we're going to throw a med kit, just trying our darndest to get that med kit so that our troops don't die. Gonna have to smoke again because, my goodness, not doing well at getting Brick or any of the ladies where they need to be. And again, medkits for days. This is where those buildings behind us definitely make things a bit scary. Need to get that next Iron Will out. This is not going well at all. There we go. Now that Iron Will's out, we're in a great state. Just need to get rid of that rocket launcher and shock launcher, and we've got a couple heavies out front. So this is shaping up to look good. I know this looks absolutely terrible from the outside, but I think we've got this puppy down. Just need to focus on getting rid of that rocket launcher, which we can do if we get a couple more buildings down, which we're going to do right now. So that was ugly, like straight up ugly. Almost botched that from the outset, and yet here we are getting all the engine room. So If that doesn't convince you, I don't know what will. Yes, we are going to lose because had to smoke our troops too many times, and re-smoking 3 times is not the answer. Kelmer, maybe we didn't lose? What do we got here? We didn't lose! Unreal. So hopefully this influenced you as far as making those tech choices, whether it be me using laser rangers, Flint using heavy choppas, or just me losing to rocket choppas as well. There's lots and lots of good stuff, and the beautiful thing about this stuff is even if you've fully invested in all of this stuff back here, by moving forward, the tools are gifted to you. Bullet is right there, barrage, rocket launchers not, but like 3 out of 4 nodes here are all great things. And then you've also got some offensive nodes above them in there and there. So if you're not as far along to the right hand side of the tree as me, just know that there is fun in sight. And back to that other account that I've been teasing. This will probably be tomorrow's video. You can see here I'm at 17, and in my tree I've been slightly higher, but I finally have the keys required to go 4 engine rooms. This is the account that is only using artillery, literally using artillery and warriors and just smoking everyone that I come across. But as you can see here, it's almost impossible to get a match that is 3 engine room level because everyone's at 4 or 5. So what I'm going to do on this account is you need 315 keys to get everything at the 4 engine room level. So that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna try to do heavy Zuka ridiculousness, so do stick around if you want to see some of that. I shall talk to you soon. Don't forget to comment or like or share or subscribe, or go check out Flint's channel. Give him a like or a view as well. Finally, keep code ZMOT in that shop. I shall talk to you soon. Thanks for coming in. I'm ZMOT. Peace.